Quite a backdrop for our broadcast tonight. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And it feels early to be already missing players from the lineup, but how these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. Robert Covington out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Morant. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5. And for the Magic, Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Shea is out there with Cook. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect then. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
The 19-foot shot, and that one's good. Morant.
That jumper is just looking clean and confident. Very little that Morant can't do.
Here's Shea. Almost, but it rolls out. And here are the Grizzlies with it. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Well, there's too many empty possessions. I mean, they struggle to keep any kind of momentum going.
Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Memphis' head coach, and Coach had nothing but praise for his players, saying, they've done everything I've asked. They've put in the extra work in practice, trying to turn their weaknesses into strengths. And that's showing up in the win column. As a coach, Kevin, that's probably the best you can ask for. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And the basket by Jackson.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Shea passes to Jordan. That's tipped.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Shea with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Right side, Gordon. And there's the pass to Shea. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Well, nice rhythm on that play, getting Shea a good look within the flow of the offense.
Shumpert bounce pass. Jackson kicks to Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got 5.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Harris passes to Shea. There's the triple. They get it back. Here's Jordan. No good with the layup.
The D hanging tough and stopping what would normally have been an easy lay-in.
And that one's good. Morant. He has 7.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Shea kicks to Harris. Here's Cook. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Hit his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Just 5 to shoot. Covington's shot is off.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Back to Che. Passes it to Gordon. Che left side. Pass to Cook. Harris outside. Che way outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Oh, this is what you have to do to be successful. Guys like Che can beat good defense.
Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis. The Magic trail by 4. And here's Che outside. Here's Gordon. It's rebounded by Memphis. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Orlando this season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
Yeah, Greg, it makes sense. I mean, when you look at where they both finished, there's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other one was on vacation.
No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense from Harris. Orlando's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Che dishes to Jordan. Kicks it out to Che. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Jacks up a 3. Here's Jordan. And the rejection by Jackson.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Che kicks to Harris. A three-pointer off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Shumpert gets a wide-open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. And Iman Shumpert, a player who is now mostly used, Chris, as a specialist on defense.
Yeah, the offense really hasn't been there for Shump his whole career, but he can get you a few here and there. Still has great length, and you love his energy on the defensive end. He can bother opposing guards.
Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, there are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
And Jordan sends it back. Che outside. Outside for Jordan. Back to Che. Inside. Pass to Cook. Here's the 3. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Memphis is gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Shumpert passes to Morant. Back to Shumpert. Floats one up, and it's blocked by Jordan.
And the one thing we know about DeAndre, he's a presence at both ends of the floor. He protects the rim on D just as much as he punishes it at the offensive end. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. A lot of player ejections in the playoffs last year. In fact, the highest in 3 decades. Seems like tensions, Chris, with the officials are still escalating.
Well, yeah, the relationship between the players and the referee.
Che drives in. Here is Cook, guarded by Shumpert, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Josh Jackson.
how he did last season. He put up about 13 points a game last season, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. You've got Morant. Hartenstein is out there with Jackson. Then it's Robert Covington, and it's Shumpert in at the 2 spot.
Oh, not one to turn down a challenge. Che making a nice move against good defense.
Outside Shumpert. Just 5 on the clock. From past the arc, that ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
His three-point game is heating up. That's his second. Three of the quarter, 3rd overall.
Shea passes to Cook. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Cook's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And stolen by Shea. Left side Gordon. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got 4 assists in the game.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Shumpert with it. He's got 9. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by the Magic. Jordan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Hartenstein passes to Jackson. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And they double up Shea. And there's the feed to Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Robert Covington picks one up. Chris, one of the most versatile scorers in the game, Tobias Harris. He had some great teachers, too, including Hall of Famer George the Iceman Gervin.
Yeah, well, check this out, Kevin. His father was Gervin's agent late in his career. I mean, from age 10, Tobias got to train at Gervin's facility every summer. And they still work out to this day. That's a real one. Harris learning from a great how to get buckets.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Rockets played very well. He finished with 17 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's safe to say he's out of his funk after a game like that, and we'll see if he can keep it rolling tonight, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Memphis has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Here's Hartenstein. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Shumpert. 9 points in the game so far. And that one's good. Morant.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
Shea kicks to Gordon. Back to Shea. He dishes it to Gordon. Here's Cook. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
No, absolutely not. And in his mind, no one can stop him on that, no matter the size.
Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Jackson. Hey, Chris, with Dirk retiring, who now has the best fadeaway, you think, in the game from the post position?
It's a man that stole his move. Now, he didn't need to steal it. He just added on to his game. He's a great person. He's not a thief, but he uses that one-leg kick fadeaway, and he's the same height as Dirk. Oh, that's Kevin Durant, the best fadeaway in the game, period.
Towns is developing a nice one, too.
Oh, you know what? I love Towns' games inside, and what makes Towns so good is that he can fade away over the right shoulder. And you know why that makes it so tough? Because he can come over the left shoulder with a jump hook. Most guys with the best fadeaways, they have a counter that already gets you hung in on that counter, and then when you're thinking about that original move, bam, they hit you with the fadeaway.
Now here's Morant, covered by Che, and it's blocked by Jordan. And here comes Harris, leading the fast break. Cook, it's good on the putback. And it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And for the Grizzlies, their shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. There's the pass to Morant. A floater, and it's good on the way in. Morant's got 15.
Oh, he's got a roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Che dishes to Gordon. Back to Che. Out to Harris. Che, right side. Orlando moving the ball around. Down low, stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Jackson.
Oh, the quick feet of Covington. He excels at getting out there on the break and finding ways to capitalize.
Hugh, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Cook, the pass to Che. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Che passes to Gordon. Back to Che. Harris outside. To the inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Che, high post. It's picked off. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Covington against Jordan. And stolen by Che. To the paint. And it's Gordon missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And a deep three from Che. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. The Magic. Trail by 3. Harris and Gordon, the athletic forward pair. Cook out there with Che. And it's Jordan in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel. The 17-footer. And it's Che missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out. of it, but he hasn't been successful.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
To the middle, here's Cook. Jordan dishes to Cook. It's blocked. But they get it back. Gordon kicks to Tstashe. To the inside, 5 to shoot, and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Ja Morant, number 1.
And it was the kind of season that he'd like to repeat over and over. Nobody was better at creating easy baskets for their teammates.
Gordon against Jackson. Not going to go that time. And Orlando the other way now. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home.
So that's just another aspect of Che's impressive skill set, Kevin. I mean, that pass was on time and on target.
Outside Shumpert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shumpert's got 13 points.
He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
Tstashe passes to Jordan. Good. And it's Tstashe picking up the assist. Tsahe's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. It's good. 17 points in the game.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Tstashe kicks to Cook. On the wing, Harris. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Shumpert's running. The rebound by Cook. The Magic trail by 5. An even 3-on-3 break. And here's Harris from the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Morant. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Morant's got 4 points this quarter.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Kicks it out to Tstashe. Down low. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Memphis.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Tstashe passes to Jordan. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Harris. Tstashe outside. Launches a 3. And it's Cook missing.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Shumpert, no good.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Well, you look at Tobias Harris. I mean, it's remarkable the way he's improved. His confidence from three-point range, a huge part of it.
Cook dishes to Tstashe. Right side, Gordon. And Covington sends it back. And it's Memphis on the break. Pass to Hartenstein. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7. Well, you look at Harris's long-range shooting. Nothing special, Chris, through the first 6 years of his career. But then he turned it around.
Kevin, you know he had laser eye surgery in the summer of 2017. And after that, his shooting improved dramatically.
Tstashe outside. Back to Gordon. The pass to Cage. Tstashe inside. And the rejection by Jackson. Clock at 2. And here's Tstashe outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Evans outside. Trying to end the drought. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Evans has got 9 points. Shea passes to Gordon. Chris, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Jackson passes to Favors. Evans against Hickson. And it's Evans missing.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Once again off the mark, Orlando. For Memphis, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Jackson. Hits the close-range jumper. 10 points for him.
I tell you, at 6'8", Jackson is a more than capable scorer on the inside. Great at getting close to the rim and just finishing with the soft touch.
On the wing, Che. He feeds it to Gordon. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Saturday, they'll go up against Russell Westbrook and the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Shumpert's checked in. Kicks to Favors. Lobs it up for Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Che outside. Feeds it to Gordon. Back to Che. Banked in off the glass. Che's got 9 points.
Well, I'll tell you what, Che's a hard guy to stop, even when you play him physical.
Shumpert passes to Evans. There's 1:40 left in the third. Garland, no good.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Pass to Hickson. Back to Che. Passes to Cage. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. Che inside. For the tie. And that's 2 points on the layup. 7 points in the game. 1:07 left to play in the third. Garland, the pass to Jackson. There's the lob to Jackson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Cage. The shot comes out, and Memphis the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sue, rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Favors. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shumpert. And the 3 off target. Inside, here's Sue. And the layup falls. Che's got 11 points.
Oh, it's just a good chance you're going to get bumped if you take it up in there. But Che's resilient.
from deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 2. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Play for each other, creators and receivers.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, they've got Hartenstein. Covington out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Garland. And it's Shumpert in at the 2-guard spot. Covington with the bucket.
Now, what confidence from the rangy swing man. I mean, he knows what it takes to convert from there.
Shumpert against Hickson. Pass to Gordon. Orlando moving the ball around. Shea dishes to Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And this spot has always been Jordan's biggest drawback. He's never been able to make his free throws at even a modest rate, and teams are never afraid to put him on the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here. In the second half.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. It's Covington on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now the pass to Garland. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Hickson against Shumpert. Hickson with the bucket.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, and when the game is tight, you can see why they go to him. And by the way, where was the defense on that play?
Jackson kicks to Garland. Pass to Shumpert. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Clock at 6. From downtown. Shumpert, no good. And it's the Magic's ball. Trailing by 2. Gordon against Shumpert. Pass to Cook. Hickson with the ball. To the paint to tie it up. That ties it up.
And the shooting percentage Jordan records from here is insane. If you get him the ball in a good spot, he usually finishes.
Garland, the pass to Covington. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Jordan sends it back. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. The Magic making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. To take the lead, and Shea lays it in. Shea's got 4 points in the quarter.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Shumpert dishes to Morant. Back to Shumpert. Pass to Covington. Jackson with it. Guarded by Harris. And he overshot that one, missing.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Jordan kicks to Tstashe. No good on the three.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half and only one in the first.
Orlando leading. At the elbow, it's Gordon. And the pass to Cook. Fires for three. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. The open shot, Shumpert. The Grizzlies with another miss. Orlando, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And the basket by Gordon.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
He's running wild. They had to call a timeout just to take away at least some of his momentum.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Memphis's head coach had some words for the team during the break. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You could do that every time up the floor. Put Morant in the pick and roll and just let him go to work.
Right side, Gordon. Outside, Jordan. Back to Tstashe. And the rejection by Jackson. And finished off by Morant.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
Tstashe passes to Gordon. Over Jackson. Here's Jordan. And it's denied. And here's Morant. Outside jumper. And stolen by Tstashe. Down low, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum-shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
Here's Tstashe, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Tstashe's got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
Well, in transition, Tstashe does a great job of picking his spots and finishing with confidence.
And that one's good, Morant.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. And he's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And purely from a physical standpoint, Ja Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight, and few players are more explosive athletically.
And they double up Tstashe. Five on the clock. He kicks it to Jordan. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Memphis trailing here. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
Yeah, this kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And sometimes you think maybe they're just getting a little too comfortable with the lead, maybe a bit too casual this quarter.
To the middle, here's Jordan, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Now here's Morant, covered by Che. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to 4 points. The basket there from Morant.
Just to make him a little more unstoppable, Morant's developed a deadly teardrop.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the first one drops. That one is no good.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a 2-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
A shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Jordan. And they double up Che, stolen by Jackson. And they're pushing it up. Here's Covington, makes it off the glass. Covington's got 4 points this quarter.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
And so Orlando again turning it over. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Here's Morant. Fires it up. Jordan with the rebound. Che outside. And they double up Che. Jordan kicks to Che. Covington with the steal. And finished off by Morant.
Just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Harris outside. Back to Che. And it's blocked. Now Morant. And finished off by Morant. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Inside, Sue lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Che's got 12 points here in the second half.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Che. Aggressive move, doing damage.
Pass to Morant. From 8. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's from the arc. And it's Cook missing.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Jackson trying to break free. And finished off by Morant.
And this is what you want from your leader. No moment is too big for Morant.
Che passes to Gordon. Back to Che. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And if anyone that feels like summer league doesn't matter, Che is a shining example of why it does. It's part of how he got his shot in this league.
Shumpert with it. To the inside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Shumpert. Shumpert's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Cook dishes to Che. Jordan trying to free himself up, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one's on Morant. Free throw, good. Che. And both free throws good for Che. Memphis has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Shumpert passes to Morant. And the shot goes in. Morant's got 37.
And the level of concentration. Morant looked under control despite being under heavy duress.
Orlando moving the ball around. It's stolen by Shumpert. Here's the floater. He's off on that one, so Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Cook. The Magic again can't hit. Memphis leading. Morant with it. Now guarded by Jay. Shumpert, no good.
Even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize this is better option.
Gordon, the pass to Che. Jackson against Gordon. Here's Che. Tries again. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, that's just fearless in his approach. I love seeing Che attack the heart of that defense.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Outside jumper. Passes it to Jackson. Harris against Covington. Clock at 4. Here's Shumpert. Kept alive. Morant. Jordan with some nice D.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. They trail by 2. 34 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Morant. Hartenstein passes to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shumpert. But they recover it. Lets it go from deep. Right between the eyes.
Yeah, you love seeing your role players step up. Shumpert isn't a stranger to taking and making big shots.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I think they've got enough time to try and get the ball inside. And unless they get a wide open look on the perimeter, that should be what the focus is. Even if you miss at the rim, you've got a good chance to maybe try and draw a foul.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of everyone.